It's a new week for Guild Boss, and we have rotated back to Akumu. We're going to get this done with the Angels, because this is probably one of the best or most stable teams for Guild Boss so far. Everyone's going to be on HP defense, Margaret, Tarmio, Liz, and Sariel. And we are running the Angel artifact set with HP food. Most of these skills should be pretty simple to get. And if you do head on over to the Hell tab, you will see that technically the best team is the huge damage PB team with Bond. But, you know, it's an off week. We don't need to push. The rewards only go up to 9k. Why are we sweating that hard, you know? So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to be chill. We're going to do it with the Angels, because they can get the job done. They're a bunch of go-getters. We're going to let them do their thing. What we need to focus on, 25 skills or less, right? I mean, that's probably 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 6-ish turns with a couple skips. Could probably get it done in 8. Try to keep that in mind. And then we do need to attack with a disadvantage, which means probably AoE. Sariel can send his stuff into the shield. Or not the shield, sorry, that's type advantage. I'm already doing this messed up. Into the sword, Margaret can do her AoE, which will hit the shields, and why don't we literally do that exact setup, but we open with a buff. And hopefully that's at least 3 right off the bat, right? Red doesn't like attacking into blue, so that is correct. Sariel is going to crit the boss a lot, which wasn't very common when it came to Einik or Kelak, I believe, on Hell. So we can actually finally stack his relic, which will be nice, because that's where a lot of additional stats are coming from. All the relics, all the passives, you know, the usual. They are sealing off Margaret, which is actually a shame, because they do drop a lot of debuffs here. But hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. So, Tarmiel cannot attack with the Mr. Shield taunting, so we're just going to go ahead and full send Liz, because I want to use Tarmiel's attacks into the sword, again, for type disadvantage. Unless Liz kills. Okay, don't do that. Relax. Oh, it's double AoE. Actually, I might kill here. Oh, very sad. Oh well. We did use all skills across 2 turns, right? So that's 8. Ooh, if we could AoE with Margaret first, that'll be type disadvantage on the shield. And we have quite the potential merger for our Margaret. We might get a gold buff, in which case I'm going to hold on to these cleanses. It would be a decent amount of debuffs, but, you know, this is a lot. The gold buff is pretty huge. Unfortunately, this is going to kill the shield. Main body is going to be invincible. I'm going to get hit by the ultimates. Looks like Tarmiel attacks I could burn. I could get some ults here. Let's see if we can do that, because we want to skip some stuff. It's dead here, and then I get wasted, right? Cards will be, there'll be a waste because we'll be attacking into invincibility. So we'll move a couple things around. And there we go. We're not going to get a bunch of ults. We're only going to get like 1. Oh! Oh, you did a lot of damage there. You killed everything. Okay. That works. We have double ult anyways. Was that... That was 300k, so I think we need to do 1 more AoE. So we're going to full send Tarmiel or Margaret first. Who do we want to do? I wish we could buff. We can't buff. I think what's critical is making sure the shield dies, because the taunt will be annoying. So maybe we'll open like this. I'm going to do this Liz attack just to make sure it dies. So that is type disadvantage there. Complete. Thanks to Margaret. 272. Not a lot. Okay, Liz can get the job done. That's huge. And who do you default to? Main body. Okay. That's fine. Alright, now, I'm kind of fishing... Yeah, more Sariel attacks. That's nice. Getting his relic, like I mentioned, up and running. And if we don't hit the gold buff, we don't hit the gold buff, right? It's whatever. It is what it is. What is he at? He's only at 2, which is kind of sad. Why don't we buff? It's a bunch of AoEs. Let's single target. We can't do any damage on the main body. Wow, the hands are up on phase 2. So AoEs will at least give us some card draw with the merges we had. Actually, Tarm single target might kill it. It does. It's critting on every attack. That's nuts. Okay, give me a bunch of Sariel. Oh, and then I was going to say one buff, but I wanted it to be Margaret buff. Okay, so turn 5, turn 6-ish. I think what we'll do here... I don't want a Tarm buff. I want to waste a turn, maybe. 3, 4, 5. I don't know if the Power Strike is going to kill, if it's rank 2. So we'll do some light stuff here. Okay, we got a crit off of that. That's nice. Okay, rank 2 Power Strike probably wouldn't have killed. But maybe that gives us draw for maybe one Margaret buff? Oh, you son of a bitch. Whatever. I don't want to take too much damage, so we should probably just end it here. It was very close. Very close. What are our buff sets? Let me check Margaret's. She's at 4, Tarm's at 5, 6, and 5. Okay, so we're pretty much done. So I can just do the rank 2. And then everyone's pretty close to the same percentage HP-wise. So I think I'll just do some strong single targets. I could double buff. I don't know how many... What turn is this? Turn 7? I'm not sure how many skills we've already used, so I don't really want to waste space with AoE, so I'll just prioritize the single targets. And, I mean, this should be under 25, I believe. Especially if you can kill with this single target right here. Okay. Didn't crit there, so it's a good thing we crit earlier. So that's everyone stacked up. We miss a gold buff, that's fine. It's still 12.5. You hit all the missions, you know. No sweating really required, so don't have to worry about that crazy team. But that's going to be Akumu Hell for the week. If you guys like it, drop a thumb. Maybe so if you're into that. I'll see you in the next one.